Miss Curious Club here, and today we are starting a new series. So we did the TCG versus with time. Definitely a very fun series to record, but I would definitely want to get some TCGO content on the channel because I enjoy battling, and I'm starting to go to more tournaments and leagues. I'm trying to, obviously whenever I can, when work doesn't get in the way. But I do want to start a series so I can show off some of the decks that I kind of like using, and seeing decks that other people are using and seeing exactly how they work. So we've got our deck trials series for TCGO, but we're going to start every episode off with opening up 5 packs of whatever set. You guys let me know in the comments. So let me know in the comments what set you guys want to see. I'll either try and buy the codes, trade for them, stuff like that. But I think we're going to start off with Shining Legends, because I haven't opened much Shining Legends in real life. I also haven't opened up much on here. I do have a playset of Entei, so we're looking for either just regular Mewtwo's, Zoroarks, definitely Zoroarks, and Raichus. That's what we're looking for. So we got our 5 packs to open just to, I don't know, I feel like it's going to be a cool way to start off every episode. We'll just do this real quick. So, I mean, our first DCE is pretty cool. And we got a Zoroark GX. I like to say thank you to Pokeball Nation, because I actually bought these codes off of them. I bought 10 codes, opened up 5, and left 5 for this, and we've got our first Zoroark. I think we probably need about 2 to make a deck, so we're gonna have to either trade or try and pull another one. Definitely cool with me though. Marshadow. Definitely want to get playsets of all the hollows as well. Just to have them. I keep looking down because I'm trying to make sure. Maybe I should bring this up. I'm trying to make sure that everything's looking pretty good on this. We've got any eval tall. So 2 more packs. I mean, the Zoroark Zoroark GX definitely is a goodie pull. Oh, and a Raichu GX. So now we've got at least one of every GX. Playset of Entei. Nice. I start looking at those and trying to make some new decks here that we can try on deck trials. Definitely, if you guys are, you guys are gonna enjoy this. And we got a Zekrom. Definitely be sure to leave a like. But today we're gonna be showing off one of my favorite decks. I love playing this deck because it can one-shot a lot of the decks that are pretty popular. There's Golisopod. It can one-shot them. It can one-shot Metagross. What other? There's another one. Gardevoir's a little bit of a tougher matchup. I'm still trying to figure out things like to help out with that, but that's really good. And it's going to be this Ho-Oh Salazzle deck. I know that people have been running Ho-Oh Salazzle, but they stick Volcanions in there, and I personally cannot figure out how to run Volcanion successfully. So I've got a 3-2 line of Zorua Zoroark. Just because with Zoroark's ability stand in, it allows I really hope I'm recording everything. It kind of allows me to, if I get a float stone on Zoroark, it allows me to reset the Ho-Oh's second attack, so I can keep using that turn after turn, which doing 180 is really good. And we've got 3 Ho-Oh in here, so Sacred Fire is good to start getting. Like, it's good to have a Ho-Oh and start using Sacred Fire on the benched Ralts against Gardevoir, because then when it comes up, you can Phoenix Word for the knockout on a Gardevoir. But yeah, you can't use Phoenix Word during your next turn, so with Zoroark, you can easily like keep switching out and stuff like that. As long as you can keep Float Stone on Zoroark. Then we've got a 2-2 Salandit Salazzle GX line. I originally had 2-1, but I realized if I started with Salazzle GX, once it went down, I had nothing for my end game. So I figured bumping it up to 2 would also help if it got prized, just because main thing is its Diabolical Claws does 50 damage for each prize card you have taken. So if you've taken 4 and you're only missing 2, you can easily Guzma up a Lele and knock it out, because you'll be doing 200 damage, and it'll do a lot. If you stick a choice band on it, you can do 230, so I'll knock out a Gardevoir at the end, which is really cool. And then we've got 3 Lele just to help out with Wonder Tag. Also, Energy Drive is pretty cool as well. We don't use Tapu Lele GX. Everyone knows what Lele does. We've got 1 Energy Recycler because once our first Ho-Oh goes down, that's 4 energy in the discard pile. So it just helps end game if we need it. We've got Field Blower. We can get rid of our opponent's tools and stuff like that, especially Garbotoxin, because we need Zoroark's ability. Oh, you don't need it. You could just Phoenix Burn, Sacred Fire, Phoenix Burn, Sacred Fire, stuff like that. So we got 2 of those, 3 Max Elixirs, just in case, because with me, I cannot Kiawe first turn a lot of the time. So if I get Max Elixirs, I can try and manually set up these Ho-Ohs. But that's in there. 3 Nest Balls, just in case if like we get one who can easily pick up a Zorua or a Ho-Oh or something, or a Salandit if we need it. Rescue Stretcher, I just added this in here because if I need to discard a Salazzle-GX, I was only running 1, and it sucked because I couldn't Sycamore it away. I had no way of getting it back. So I figured Rescue Stretcher would be pretty cool for that. Same thing with Zoroarks. 4 Ultra Ball, just so we can search out whatever Pokemon we want. 2 Guzma. If I could, I'd try and add a 3rd one. Right now we're just chilling with 2. Switch one of your opponent's bench Pokemon with the active, and then you switch yours. 2 Kiawe, because I always end up prizing 1. But yeah, so we've got 2. It also kind of helps if you Energy Recycler and then you need to set up another Ho-Oh right away. You can Kiawe like end game type thing. 3 ends, just shuffling your hand into your deck and then drawing for your prize cards. 4 Sycamore, just because we want to get these things set up as quick as we can. 3 Choice Bands. I upped this. I used to run 2, but with Field Blower, a lot of people are obviously getting rid of them, and some of them are really good for getting knockouts. 3 Floatstone. Floatstone, we just need them for Zoroark. They're pretty good on Lele too. You don't really want to stick them on Ho-Ohs, but if you have to, it's there. We've got 3 of them. 1 Wishful Baton. So this one, I love having this in the deck because if you do attach it to a Ho-Oh, your active Ho-Oh, and it goes down, I get to move through those energy cards to, I can move them to a Lele, I can move them to a Zoroark, not that they need 3. I can move them to my Salazzle and power that up. So it can do a lot. The only thing is this gets Field Blowered a lot off my Mon before they knock it out. So I used to run 2. I bumped it down to 1 to add another Choice Band. And then we're rocking 13 Fire Energies just because 13 seems like a good amount. So we're going to get into some versus ladder battles. And then we'll see. I mean, I'll probably be sitting here doing some battles for a while. But I'll choose the best ones. Unless we have just really good ones off the bat. But we're going to get into our first battle. Alright. So first battle, we're going against a Psychic Colorless deck. Not too sure. So we're not going first, most likely. But, I see we have to start with the Salandit. And our hand is poop. Our hand is terrible. It's so bad. So bad. Oh, but it looks like they're running Espeon. So I'm also working on my commentary for a lot of these matches. So it won't be too good at the beginning, but hopefully we can improve this. I enjoy playing TCGO, and I wanted to that's already scary off the bat. That's another deck that I really like playing. Espeon, Garb. Maybe we'll have another one. I'll have to update it though. I think the one that I have, no, I do have an updated one. It was like the other one that I had was before standard changed. But I think we need something. If we can get like an Ultra Ball or a Lele or something. Otherwise, we just... Oh, and yes, I will take that. I will take that. So we're just gonna get 6 cards. We really want to hopefully get. We can take a look at the prize cards though. We've got Orcorio, Garb, Trubbish. Okay. We've got another Salandit. But no energy, of course. I mean, the Field Blower isn't necessary to use right now. Wow. Because he's only going to do... He's going to confuse us, though. Alright. I mean, we can evolve the back Salazzle. Or Salandit. He's already going to have another Espeon set up. Which is scary. Luckily, the Espeon EX doesn't really affect us a whole lot. Yeah, he knows our hand is terrible. But, yep, that's this. Man. So, I mean, he's only doing 30. We're confused. It's not like we're gonna attack this turn anyway. We have an N. So I think I definitely want to end. I think I'll just evolve this back one. I wish we did a Zorua setup back here. I think we're just gonna Field Blower that thing off just because, and then we'll go for an N. Okay, so we've got a Ho, we've got Zorua. We also have a Sycamore for next turn, which would be really good. So we're gonna set that down. And I'm trying to decide if I want to I think we're just gonna attach the Salazzle because we only need 2 energy to use Heat Blast, which is a 2-shot on Espeon, which isn't too bad. And then we can always stick a Wishful Baton on it. And yeah, we'll pass. Because next turn, obviously depending on what we get, we probably either play the Zorua. I mean, we could toss it if we really wanted to. Stick the Wishful Baton on the Salazzle, so if it does go down. Yeah, we don't need Zoroark now. So we can toss that other Zorua. And then we can just Sycamore, depending on what we do get with our draw. Because Psychic on us is only going to do 120. So it'll 2-shot Salazzle. So I think we just attach that. I'm just gonna attach that there, and we're just gonna Sycamore. Try and get a better. Now we can't use Lele to get a Kiawe. I guess we're just gonna have to start. We can drop another Ho-Oh. I feel like I have to sneeze. I didn't sneeze. I should really have some water over here, though. Okay, so he's gonna Ultra Ball, weighs 2 EVs, and grab that Garbodor. We've played 1 item, so that's not too bad. Hopefully we can keep So I don't want a Sycamore next turn. Well, then we'd have 3 items in the discard. He's gonna confuse us, though. So he's choosing which one he's gonna get. He's still trying to decide. What do you grab? Well, I forgot what went there. Alright, I think we're just gonna bring the Salazzle up here. We can 2-shot it as long as we don't get hit with confusion. We're just gonna start powering up our back Ho-Oh. We'll touch that there. Do I want a Sycamore again? We'd only have 3 items in the discard, which will do 60, which isn't too bad. And maybe if we get a Kiawe, we could, I just discarded a Guzma though. Good. So we did get the Kiawe. We could Rescue Stretcher. No, we don't need a Rescue Stretcher or anything. We don't need a Nest Ball either. So we've got Kiawe for next turn, which is pretty good. And then we'll just go for... I'm just gonna evolve this just in case so we can't get a quick knockout with Divide GX. And then we'll just go for a Heat Blast. So we'll see. Hopefully, I mean, if he's got an Energy, so he's gonna Field Blower. Yeah, that's how Wishful Baton goes. So now there's gonna be 5 cards. 5 item cards in the discard. I really do want to keep Salazzle alive, though. I mean, we do have another one. I just don't know if we have another Salandit. I just did the deck analysis, or the deck whatever, and can't remember. I think it was a 2/2 line. So you're gonna Float Stone and you're gonna N. I mean, which is good with me. I mean, yeah, we have Kiawe, but if we can get a Kiawe again, we don't. We don't. I don't think I've played against an Espeon Garb deck in a while. So you're gonna be doing 150, so that definitely knocks me out next turn. We're just gonna attach that there. I don't want to drop another Ho. I feel like we don't need to. We'll stick that on there just in case. And I think we'll just... we'll go for an N. I mean, it's gonna help them out. It might help them out. We've got our other Salazzle. So we're gonna Field Blower this one and this one just to stop it from doing a whole bunch of damage onto our Ho-Ohs. Doing a Queen's Haze? They can't knock us out next turn, but we are still confused. I think it buys us a turn, which is good. Because if it doesn't have an energy, then he can't attack. And he's got... this is only energy in the discard. But yeah, I really like this deck. It just sucks when you have to start Salazzle and... so Salazzle's still going down. That's a bit unfortunate. Definitely unfortunate. Maybe we just let Zoroark go down? Next turn. If we can get a Rescue Stretcher, we can try and bring back Salazzle. Okay, what's he gonna grab? There's 2 Ultra Ball, a Garb, an Oricorio, and a Trubbish. That's one thing with Town Map is we get to see what he's gonna have in his hand. So he grabbed the Trubbish and the Garb. We're just gonna bring up Ho-Oh because worst case we just stand in with Zoroark. I think, I mean, we really don't need a Kiawe. I'm just gonna stick that on there. Let's stick a float stone on that. Okay, we're gonna see if we've got... Yeah, no. We don't. We would need our Rescue Stretcher. Okay. We don't need to grab anything. We're just gonna stand in. And we're just gonna have to Sycamore. Really didn't want to have to Sycamore away our Salazzle. Got 13, 2, 3, 4, 5. We can try and go for a Max Elixir. So we'll hit that. Stick that on there. I think we only had... Yeah, we only have 2 in our discard pile. So we can actually retreat out into Ho-Oh since we did get it set up. And, Phoenix Burn. So we get that knockout. So we get Max Elixir and we always get a Max Elixir to try and, and the thing is, how much is Psychic gonna do? 60, 180. So it'll barely live. Yeah, so we gotta start setting up our second Ho-Oh. Definitely. But we've got Max Elixir and we've got all of our energy attachments unless if he ends us. But we know we've got enough energy. If we also get a Kiawe, we could use that as... Well, I wouldn't want to use Kiawe right now. So he hasn't attached energy for the turn yet. What if he's going to try and attach it onto the Espeon? Or if he wants to attach it to the Garb to set that up if he does have an energy. And if he doesn't... Because he's already got 3, 4, 5. I don't know. I mean, I guess he could divide GX, but that's not going to do anything. He'd be doing more with Psychic. But we'll easily get the knockout right here. There's no point in ending because he's only got... I mean, he's got 3 cards in his hand. Another Sycamore. Psychic. So that'd do 180. If he had Choice Band, it would be a knockout. See if we had a Max Elixir. We do. Nice. And then I think we'll just end. Me, Sycamore, he didn't do anything. Should I end now? Yeah. We'll just end. So like we get a Kiawe now. We do have Rescue Stretcher, so we can try and stick back in Salazzle. Actually, let's try and do that. We'll shuffle the 3 of them back in. So we'll shuffle them back in, and then we'll stand in. We still have our floatstone, so we're good. We'll retreat out into the Ho-Oh, and then we'll Phoenix Burn for this knockout. So you get Fire Energy, and there, see, Kiawe. We always end up prizing it. If he's got an energy though, Ho-Oh goes down. He evolves that. He does have the energy. So we've got 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah. Everything's getting knocked out with Garb. 270 damage. I'm gonna put up Zoroark. So, we still have a Sycamore unless if it's prized, because I didn't check. We can also grab a Guzma just to kind of stall out to get Ho-Oh set up. We might do that. So a Lele. We'll see what we have. We only have a Sycamore. We've got 1 Max Elixir and 3 energies. Alright. So, right now, I'll touch that there. And basically, right now, we have to hit a... If we get a Max Elixir, that'll be good. Do we get the Max Elixir? We do. Although, we also grab 2 energies. Which is not good, because that means we only have 1 energy left. And if it's the bottom 2... Okay, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, so nothing got prized. So, do we hit it? Oh no, we don't. It's on the bottom. It's on the bottom. Oh, we should have probably Energy Recycled. Dang it. Ah! That's actually, we should have done that. Then we would have hit it. Dang it. Oh, man. We should have... Oh, why? I need to remember. That would have been a good hand. We would have had Energy Recycler. We would have had so many energy. We would have had... Yeah. And that is it. 260 damage. Yeah. That one was close. It was my fault that we lost that one. That was my fault. Should have Energy Recycler before I Max Elixir. Alright, and we are going against... Ooh, looks like, was Fairy Fighting Water? So it might be a Xerneas deck. I still haven't seen any Shining Legends decks on here. Speaking of Shining Legends, we might try and stick a Zoroark GX in here. We'll go first. If we get that turn 1 Kiawe, can we do it? We got the turn 1 Kiawe with no Pokemon. With no Pokemon. Not too bad. We just take 2 mulligans though, which sucks. That sucks. Alright. We gotta start with Ho-Oh though, and we can Ultra Ball for a Lele to Kiawe. Yeah. Ooh, so this is a Gardevoir. Ooh. So we're gonna Ultra Ball. We'll Ultra Ball away. I don't think we need the other Ultra Ball. So we'll do that to grab a Lele. Got 1 Max Elixir prized. A Kiawe prized. like a float stone. And an energy prized. Okay. So just grab the Lele. Yeah, that. We'll attach that there to start setting that up. We're gonna bring down the Lele. Search for the Kiawe. Now that we know we have it. And then, Kiawe. And attach them to our Ho-Oh, and that is our turn. So next turn we'll probably end up evolving the Salazzle. Depending on what we draw, we can end easily to get their hand down a bit because they were able to take 2 cards from the mulligan. But we've got Ho-Oh set up right now, which is good. Ultra Ball, you have a rare candy in hand? Are you trying to get a Gardevoir set up? You got rid of a Curlia. Ooh, the hyper rare Gardevoir. The hyper rare Gardevoir. So you're gonna Skyla. Oh, so you're gonna Skyla for a rare candy. He's going fast because he knows he needs to help out. So, So we're gonna do that. Do I? I definitely should end. Do I need to Nest Ball for anything? We might as well, we can grab a Zorua out. And then we'll end. Simple and, we got a Choice Band, which is pretty good. Means he doesn't have his rare candy. Yeah, he's not very happy. We'll keep that. I don't think we need that yet. And you want to know what? I think we're just gonna Sacred Fire the Ralts. Just in case if he does have a way to set up Gardevoir. So evolve this. That's fine. We stick a Choice Band on it. We can Phoenix Burn the Sylveon and knock that out. Lele for an N as well. As long as he's got a Fairy Energy, he can use Magical Ribbon to grab 3 cards he needs, which could be Rare Candy, Gardevoir, and another Fairy Energy, possibly. He just gets it off the Sycamore. That kind of sucks. We can Lele for a Guzma. I think we Lele for the Guzma. So grab that. We're gonna Guzma up this. It doesn't matter what we... And we really don't need the Choice Band on anything yet. And we'll just Phoenix Burn. To get this knockout on Gardevoir. Grab our 2... Thanks. Grab our 2 prizes. And then, we've got Salazzle. Salazzle's gonna be doing, only 100 damage. Look at all of that goes back into his deck. And he just scoops to us. So, against Gardevoir, granted, he wasn't getting too many good draws. But, yeah, that's... Ho-Oh has a decent chance against Salazzle, against Gardevoir if we can get it set up. I think we'll do one more. We're 1-1 right now. The first game, we could have won if I wasn't stupid and didn't... That still bugs me. Anyway, we're going to go on to game 3 and see how this goes. Definitely let me know in the comments if you guys I mean, if you guys see anything that needs to be changed with the deck, definitely let me know. Psychic, Fire, Water, Volcanion? Volcanion with Lele. I really can't play Volcanion in this deck because I just, it doesn't work out for me. It doesn't. I've tried it. I'd rather just play straight up Ho-Oh and have that be my attacker with Sacred Fire, and we gotta start with a Lele. Look at that. But yeah, and if you guys do end up using this deck, let me know how your battles go. I really like it because, like I said, it's good against a lot of decks that are pretty popular right now. The Gliscopod, any Gliscopod variant, they have to rely on their Garb or whatever secondary mon they have. Yeah, we're going against Volcanion Ho-Oh. So, we'll see if this can beat us. One good thing, though, is Ho-Oh is not weak to water. Salazzle is. Ho-Oh is not. So Brooklet Hill, so you can grab more Volcanions. Yeah. And rocking those secret rare Volcanions. Rocking those. He also had to start with Lele, but he would have had all that. Okay, so we've got Zorua. I think we're just gonna nest ball. See, we're gonna have to manually. Oh, we have a Ho-Oh prized. We've got a Salazzle prized. We've got both our Zoroarks. Zorua prized, I think. Max Elixir. And we both are Kiawes. We've got an N and a Sycamore prized, I think. Okay. Not too bad. So we'll grab out the Ho-Oh. Oh, we have got a floatstone here. See if we can get energy. Test that on there. And then I think we'll just pass because next turn we can easily evolve the Zorua, stick the floatstone on it, and then Sycamore away to try and hopefully get another Max Elixir and Fire Energy to set up this Ho-Oh manually because I end up having to do that a lot of the time. And I even have both my Kiawes in here. But that's why the Max Elixirs help kind of set it up so you don't have to wait 4 turns to set it up. You can kind of set it up in 2 if you're lucky. But are you going to get the knockout on 2 Steamers? You can knock out Lele. Why? I mean, I know it's to get those, but now he's got no hand. Ultra Ball. I don't think we need that. And we're just gonna Sycamore. I really don't know why. I mean, now he's got nothing in his hand. I think we just pass. How many fire energies does he have in here? Just one. Just one. So, is he gonna hit a Max Elixir? Probably. He probably runs a bunch of energies. Yeah. He's setting up his Ho-Oh. Actually, what I can do next turn is just Guzma up his Ho-Oh. Stick Salandit down just because. Okay, because Ho-Oh's got 190 and you do 180, so with the choice band you should be able to get it. So stick that there. Stick the fire energy. And we're gonna Guzma up this thing that he's setting up right now. And we're just gonna Phoenix Burn. So we'll get that knockout. The one that he was setting up. He'll probably bring up his Volcanion. But we could also just Guzma again and knock out whichever one he's, or one of these. Probably this one because it'll be more set up. I think he's not really drawing he's relying on his 1 card draw, which isn't that great. Because next turn we start setting up Salazzle. Yeah, and all we do is we Guzma up this one. We're getting pretty good draws right now. We get an Ultra Ball for Salazzle as well. Just Guzma up this thing. Put up our Zoroark. Retreat. And then Phoenix Burn for that knockout. And now Salazzle's doing 200 damage. And we pulled a Salazzle-GX. So next turn we could really evolve Salazzle, Sycamore, hope to get a Fire Energy, and if Ho-Oh goes down, Ho-Oh goes down. Or we can Ultra Ball for a Lele, and we only have 2 Guzma, so that's the thing. I wish we had another Guzma. So I'll evolve that. I'm just gonna stick a Floatstone on that. Obviously I don't want to end. But I don't think we need an Ultra Ball for anything, really. So we're gonna stand in. I guess we just Sycamore now. I mean, that's fine with me. So we're gonna attach that there. We can honestly Field Blower this thing and this thing out of here. And retreat. We just retreat into Ho-Oh, because even if Ho-Oh goes down this next turn, Salazzle can come in here and knock anything out, really. Salazzle's gonna be doing 250 damage. There's our Ho-Oh. So the last one we've got in there is a Fire Energy. I mean, okay, our opponent got set up really quick. The only thing that I think was bad on his part was letting his hand size get down so low to where he's just relying on his top decks. He did finally get a Sycamore, so he could try and set up here, but Salazzle's going to be doing a whole bunch of damage where either Ho-Oh or Salazzle will get the knockout next turn. Whether or not, I'm trying to watch what he's doing. He didn't even hit a Max Elixir. He only has 2 in the discard. So you're dealing that, which is fine. He gets 2 prizes, but we go ahead and bring up our Salazzle. And our Salazzle, we can stick a choice button on. Not like we need it. Our Salazzle is going to be doing so much damage, 280 damage, and oh, it was Energy Recycler. And yeah, that's, so we went 2 for 3. If I wasn't an idiot for the first round, the first game, we could have went 3 for 3, which would have been great. I personally enjoy this deck so much. It's probably my favorite deck to play right now. But, I mean, it works. It's not clunky or whatever. It's actually, I personally enjoy it a lot. So definitely, if you guys have any feedback, let me know. Same thing about this whole TCG O series that we're starting up. Definitely let me know any feedback or anything. I want every week to be a different deck, although I would love to just keep playing Ho-Oh Salazzle. I definitely want to try other decks and stuff like that. But this is by far my favorite deck. Like, I'm going to a League Cup when this goes up on Sunday, and it's expanded, and I'm really trying to figure out how to work Ho-Oh Salazzle just because I'm so comfortable with playing it. But if I would Energy Recycler, but see, it comes in, even though it's a one of it, it's really helpful. If I would have just not been stupid, and if I would have taken a second look at my hand. But anyway, that's gonna be it for today. Hopefully you guys enjoyed that. Hey, we got whatever. I'm really bad at going up in the ladder, but we got our Slowking line. But that's gonna be it for today. Hopefully you guys enjoy this. I think this series is gonna be really fun to record and just to practice and stuff like that. But let me know any feedback, what sets you guys want to see me open for the 5 first packs of this. And yeah, thank you guys for watching. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. And Ho-Oh Salazzle. I don't have a Salazzle up here, but I've got a Ho-Oh. Like I said. Oh, I do have a Salazzle. Bam. The best friends right there. I just randomly got on one of my desk, but anyway. Thank you guys for watching. Cleffa is out.